This graph represents how the Diocese of Mongo Home-Based Care IPMS project has been running from the beginning to where we are and where we hope to be. So the beginning point of the graph shows the round table meeting that was held sometime between 2006 and 2007. So at this level, the skills required or needed are planning skills and organizational skills. Then from the round table, we have the formulation stage. And at the formulation stage, what is required is a project proposal writing skills, then technical support from cooperating partners such as the IICD, and then strategic planning. The next stage which follows is the implementation stage, which presumably is from 2008, between 2008 and 2009, as well as this is where we have the users. When we look at our graph, it's not gradually going up, but a little bit almost flat. I think this is due to the delayment in the development of the database. So if we had the database in place and working, perhaps we should have seen more activity, and during the implementation phase, we should have seen actually the graph going up. However, it is slightly moving upwards because of a number of trainings, and because of capacity development skills that have been acquired during the implementation stage. So, a number of skills required during the implementation stage will be such as people management skills, because it is that stage where when we implement that we need to manage people that are working actually to see to it that the project is moving. Then human resource skills, managerial skills, and then accounting skills. It is at this stage that some financial expenditures are incurred, and then we'll need some accounting skills to manage the financial resources. Then the monitoring and evaluation skills, where we need to check some checks and balances, I would call it, as to where the project is at, the success is scored, perhaps some failures, and which direction next. Report writing skills, project management skills, as well as the database management. Hoping that when the database, the project team members need to have enough knowledge on how to manage the database. So this will be the same as well as the end users. They also need to have some skills on how to manage the database. So for the end users, one of the cardinal skills required also there will be basic ICT skills. They need to be well vested in the basic ICT skills. Also, we're looking at the Skillsoft CDs. This will help them for self-learning. When they put those, then they'll be able to time and again improve on their ICT skills. They also need the M&E skills, because time and again they'll fill in 1 or 2 questionnaires required for the betterment of the project. Then training in Microsoft spreadsheet, Microsoft Word. Then finally, basic skills in maintenance and troubleshooting. This is an important skill because in managing the equipment such as computers, time and again they will have hiccups here and there. So this is also a skill which is necessary even for the project team leaders. when they have one or two problems with the computer, they should be able to go around that and know how actually to their way out. Okay. Then this shows like this is where we are at the moment as of 2010. However, we are very ambitious and hopeful that we will climb the ladder and go upwards to achieving the rest of our objectives. This is what we are actually looking forward to. We are looking forward to that. Right now we are operating, we are piloting in 6 out of the 15 outreach sites that the Diocese of Mongo Home Based Care is reaching out to. So one of our ambition is that we want to expand to all our operational areas, at least beginning from 2011 onwards. We should be able to provide or expand the services to all our operational areas. Then we hope to establish linkage with other ICT networks. This is a component where the sustainability is also embedded. For instance, if we need to carry out an activity which requires some financial demands, we could be able to network and link with other stakeholders to see how we can incorporate that activity with the ICT activity and then have kind of what we call a shared cost. Then the database design and management, we're looking at this stage that, you know, as the project progresses gradually, the indicators might change. So when the indicators of the project change, the project team leaders, probably even the end users, should be able to manage those few changes in the database. So they should be well vested with the skills of design and management at a certain level. Then finally, we hope for a project evaluation at the end of it all. Thanks for listening. Invite questions. Questions.
Thank you.